Hello and welcome to another The Falcon Vlogs, this time talking about the 13th Doctor. We are finally going to know who he or she is. It's been a long time coming, this. Capaldi announced that he was leaving back in January.
The big thing about it for me is that it'll be my last.
It'll be your last?
Yes.
You bow out after this series?
I will, yes.
Oh, really?
This will be the end for me.
And it has been 167 days. That is the longest time between a previous Doctor announcing that he's going to leave and his replacement being announced. The longest time before that was between the second and third Doctor, which was 161 days, I believe. That's not including the whole Sylvester McCoy and Paul McGann and all the big year-long gaps in between. I'm just counting when the show was actually running. And it's about time too. So what the heck am I talking about? For those of you who don't know what Doctor Who is, it is a British sci-fi show. It's been running for over 50 years now, and I was a gigantic fan. I was a fan of Christopher Eccleston, and then David Tennant is my Doctor. I loved that show more than I loved anything during that time. Massive Doctor Who fan. Matt Smith took over and it kind of dropped off for me. Still excited, still kind of much watched telly, but didn't have that spark. I didn't really like Capaldi until the last season and the end of the season before. Well, I really thought he came into his own. The last couple of episodes of the last series really made me feel like I felt when I was watching Matt Smith, but still not quite matching the David Tennant era for me. So regeneration. Regeneration is the process in Doctor Who where the Doctor changes his face. The reason that the first generation happened was because the first Doctor, William Hartnell, wanted to leave the show, but the show had really gained traction by then, grown in popularity. It was obviously making money for the BBC, and the BBC didn't want to can it. So they came up with this idea that because he's an alien, he can change his face, which basically means another actor will take over the role of the Doctor. It is the same person, but some of the personalities of all the Doctors have been slightly different, some more extreme than others. And that is how they've kept the show going for as long as it has. Kind of like James Bond, kind of like the Spider-Man, but it's integrated into the story rather than just being a different actor that pops up, which I think is really cool. So, who is the next Doctor going to be? There have been lots of rumours about who it's going to be. Some people reckon that Paul McGann is going to come back. Paul McGann was the 8th Doctor. He did it was American-British crossover film. Didn't do too well over here, but I think it raised the profile of Doctor Who in America somewhat from nothing to something. And he was fantastic in that role. He did come back for his little bit during the 50th anniversary, and he was phenomenal in that. So if he does come back, if for some weird reason that Paul McGann is the next Doctor again, that would be fantastic for a fan like me. That would be great. I'd also like to see David Tennant back, please. That's not going to happen though, I don't think. Other rumours is that he's going to change into a woman this time. One of the actresses that has been named as possibly taken over is Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She is a fantastic actress. She's going to appear in the upcoming Han Solo movie, and she appeared in Fleabag and that Channel 4 thing, which was really good in as well. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a fantastic TV show, and I believe she wrote and directed most of those shows as well, which is phenomenal. She's brilliant. So if it is her, I'll be super excited. The most popular rumour is that it's going to be Chris Marshall, who appeared in My Family and other TV series in the UK. American and worldwide fans will know him as the British guy from Love Actually, who went to America to get laid, basically. I think that he would be really good as well. I liked him in Love Actually. I loved him in My Family. He was very funny. And now that he's older than when he played Nick in My Family, he might have that edge that he needs to be the Doctor. The Doctor does need that slightly mature edge, and I think that he could be really good. So those are the main kind of rumours, those three really. There have been lots of other names thrown about, and I've had conversations with other friends as well about who it's going to be. We've kind of got a little bet going with a close family friend about who it's going to be, but those are the three main ones. If you wanted to find out more about all the other people rumoured, then look them up now and look them up tonight, because we're going to find out tomorrow. It may be a woman, it may be a man, who knows. I don't personally care. I liked what they did with Missy, the Master. The Master has always been a male character and Missy was a female character. So it doesn't matter who it's going to be. The next Doctor's going to happen. It's a new showrunner as well. I'm more excited about the fact that Moffat is finally leaving. Yes, I got a bit sick of Moffat. I might do another little vlog about why I dislike Moffat. Maybe I'll wait till his run is done. I'll wait till the Christmas special is out and this new Doctor and this new guy, Chris Broadchurch guy, sorry, I couldn't get your name, takes over. So when Moffat's done, I might do a little vlog about why I didn't really like the Moffat era. But yeah, so I'm going to be filming a reaction video when the new Doctor is announced, and I will upload that shortly tomorrow. I love that fact that we've got a quintessential British TV show being announced after Wimbledon. For me personally, I could do without it being announced. I thought it would have been really cool if it had been kept a secret, and at the end of the last series, Peter Capaldi regenerated into the next Doctor without any of us knowing who it was. I don't think that's possible these days. There's, you know, if there's just one photo leaked about some guy in a Doctor-esque costume, well, it would be Peter's old costume, wouldn't it? Because they tend to kind of keep the costume for an episode. That's tradition. And if you see a photo of anyone in the Peter Capaldi costume, they're going to know it's the next Doctor. And I think with the internet these days, it's impossible to keep it a secret, which is why they have done announcements. I'm really glad that it's not a special show, because they did a special show for the Peter Capaldi reveal.
Please welcome the 12th Doctor, a hero for a whole new generation. It's Peter Capaldi!
And yeah, it was exciting, and I know that they had to do it because TV's a business these days and Doctor Who is a business these days. It's huge all around the world now, but it would have more of an impact if it was just worked into the story, I feel, and we're not going to get that, are we? Saying that, the impact didn't lessen that we knew the 11th Doctor was, because when 10 regenerated, my word, I still get teary thinking about it now, you know. I don't think Capaldi's regeneration, or any regeneration maybe, will compare to that. I'd like to think so. I like to think so because it's a showrunner end as well. But 10's regeneration with the music and I Don't Want to Go and everything was just, it just got me there. Of course, we won't know that till Christmas, but we will know tomorrow how the Christmas episode will end. So I hope you will join me tomorrow for the reaction video to the next Doctor. Until then, guys, take care. Bye bye.
I don't want to go.